what happened to Charlie Kirk and what's happening to these Arkansas farmers is fruit of the same poisonous tree. See, they all think that bad things happening to other people is fine. Fuck them. Who cares?
I think a lot of people are starting to realize that Donald Trump's really not working for them, unless you're a billionaire or you're in revenge mode, right? I get it. It's okay. It's okay to be brainwashed by someone like him. I mean, he's easy to brainwash you, right? But I have to be honest with you. He didn't brainwash me because I'm smart. I'm intelligent. I'm educated. I can see right through him, just like I can see right through you guys. You know he's not right person for America, but your hate is what's taken over. You know, this is true. But look at all those farmers about their farms in Arkansas and all over the country. You got what you voted for. I hope you suffer. I really do. I really do. Because this is a wake-up call.
F around and find out. MAGA edition farmers. Apparently in the negotiated bipartisan government funding bill that Trump and Elon Musk just killed, that bill was going to include $10 billion to farmers in subsidies. Elon Musk, Vivek Ramaswamy, and Donald Trump took that away. They want a clean CR now, a clean continuing resolution that also obliterates the debt ceiling. I clipped a video last week of CNN interviewing a dairy farmer in a red state who voted for Trump, whose farm, whose business only functions with immigrant labor. And the reporter asked him what happens if Donald Trump deports all of these people. He was like, oh, I'll go out of business almost immediately, and the nation will run out of food in 2 days. But he doesn't think Trump's going to do that. He voted for Trump. He doesn't think he's really going to do that, despite everything that Donald Trump has said, despite all the appointments that Donald Trump has made. And now Elon Musk, Vivek Ramaswamy, and Donald Trump have just killed the bipartisan part of the government funding agreement, a $10 billion subsidies to American farmers who voted overwhelmingly for Donald Trump.
Fuck around and find out for MAGA farmers has been going on, and it continues to lead to more crisis when it comes to the farming industry. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Are you in agreement that it is the same boat as Charlie Kirk as well as the MAGA farmers in that discussion of expecting bad things to happen to other people, and when they happen to you, you expect empathy? Let me know in the comment section down below.
Here we go again. Another fuck around and find out moment. This one, Arkansas farmers. Yep, Arkansas farmers who voted overwhelmingly for President Trump. Well, here's a quote from one of those Arkansas farmers, and I'm going to do it in my best Arkansas accent. Right now, we're in a very dire situation. September is upon us. Harvest is starting in the deep south, and we have 0 bushels of soybeans on the books to be sold to China. Yeah, no shit. You voted for the tariff guy. And now Arkansas farmers want a handout. They want federal assistance. This poor ass red state that votes Republican every freaking year, they want a handout. You damn socialists. I guess you're finding out that racism sure is expansive, huh? Fucking dumbasses.
Today in Trump's America, small-town farms in Arkansas are begging for welfare. They can't sell their soybeans to China. Who knew that so many farmers were making $10,000 an acre from China? Who knew? But instead of pulling up their bootstraps, they're going for welfare. They're going for subsidies. They're going for American handouts. Just mere months after saying, we don't support welfare programs, cut Medicare, cut Medicaid, cut everything to these LGBTQIARSTUV people. Pull up your bootstraps, Arkansas. Sell something Americans want to buy. Talk to your man Donnie Darko about the Department of War, because hell, they might be coming to your town soon. He might be bringing the National Guard to Arkansas and you won't have any farmland left anyway. Look, folks, Donnie Darko is destroying America, and if you can't see it, it's a part of the Heritage Foundation, Project 2025. Go look it up. It's a blueprint. Donnie Darko is following it to a T.
Multiple different farmers across the United States are admitting that Donald Trump's tariffs are absolutely crippling them. If this continues, they're going to go bankrupt at rates we've never seen in American history. Listen to them.
Fertilizer and seed and diesel fuel, all of these things have just about tripled in price. And I'm selling my commodity for the same thing I was in the 80s. I've never seen anything like this. And it's all due to the president's tariffs.
And an Arkansas farmer is also pointing out that Donald Trump's tariffs are a direct cause of this, saying we produce 40% more agricultural products in this country than we can consume domestically. 1 in every 4 rows of soybeans goes abroad. China is the largest importer of soybeans in the world. For the first time in 20 years, China's bought 0 soybeans and 0 new crop corn out of this country. We went from $12 billion to 0. The price for them doing their business has tripled and their sales are plummeting drastically because other countries aren't importing our crops anymore. You know it's not good when they're being forced to sell their crops at 1980s prices while paying 2025's cost. The math doesn't add up. They're going to go out of business. Farmers are losing their farms across this country. Generational livelihoods are on the line and rural communities are collapsing at levels we've never seen before, all because of Donald Trump's tariffs. And these aren't just Democratic talking points. These are words coming directly from the farmers themselves.
It looks like farmers are going to get the bailout that they've been asking for. According to Brooke Rollins, the U.S. Secretary of Agriculture, her and the USDA are working with Congress to make sure the next budget bills that Congress passes includes funding for bailouts to farmers. Now, here's the thing. Farmers are getting what they voted for. Overwhelmingly, the vast majority of farmers voted for the policies that are now negatively affecting them and costing a large majority of small farms to have to file for bankruptcy and potentially lose their land. And these bailouts are not going to go to these small farms. They didn't under Donald Trump's first administration. The vast majority of the bailouts went to large corporate mega farms, and they will again this time, because that's how the bailout system works. Just like everything else in corporate America, bailouts go to the corporations. Anybody that runs a small business or a small farm is left on the sidelines. Farmers are going to get what they voted for in this bailout, but only the corporate farms.
What happened to Charlie Kirk and what's happening to these Arkansas farmers is fruit of the same poisonous tree. See, they all think that bad things happening to other people is fine. Fuck them. Who cares? Charlie Kirk literally said that some gun deaths would be necessary, but that's an acceptable cost. It's an acceptable price to pay to have the Second Amendment in the United States. He just wasn't thinking that he would be the one to have to pay that price. So he was more than willing to pay for the Second Amendment with the lives of other people so that he could have guns in the United States. And it's the same with the Arkansas farmers. They are more than willing to cut every fucking service, every program, every bit of help that the government offers to United States citizens as long as it doesn't affect them. Screw everybody else. Fuck them. We don't care. Cut every department. Cut every service. No Medicaid, no SNAP, no WIC, nothing. Fuck them. As long as the farms keep getting subsidized. Charlie Kirk said, who cares? Gun deaths, not my problem. It's acceptable. It's rational. It's prudent. Okay, well, here we are with a gun death. So I guess it's acceptable. I guess it's rational. I guess it's prudent. They like to dish it, but they cannot fucking take it. That's the definition of lack of empathy. They can never imagine themselves in those shoes, falling on hard times. Announcing that American exceptionalism was a thing and trying to exalt this idea of rugged individualism has been the downfall of this fucking country. Because we never consider ourselves part of anything bigger. We always think we're on our own. Fuck it, the government's not going to help us. They're not supposed to. Meanwhile, what is the point of government? It literally is to serve the people. That's the whole purpose of it. Never mind that. So we think, oh, we'll just do everything by ourselves, never assuming that something bad might happen to us at some point. The flood waters might rise and take out our house. Our father might be a victim of gun violence. He loves to talk about how the absence of black fathers is the problem in black neighborhoods. Well, now his kids are going to grow up without a father. Whose fault is that? Like, you have to be able to put yourself out there in possible other scenarios before you start announcing what should happen to other people. But they're incapable of this. This is why it's hard to feel bad for them, because they're getting what they announced. They're perfectly happy with other people receiving. So they should be happy with it too, no?